Do you remember a few months ago when H3H3 and that guy Ethan Klein released the video that a bunch of streamers reacted to, and then he quickly filed lawsuit against a lot of those streamers because he claimed copyright infringement because they maliciously went out of the way to uh, to watch his content.
Yeah, there was like the Palestine crew there.
Yes, yeah, it was all the Twitch folks, right? And it actually it was like 4D chess what he was playing because he knew that they were going to react to it, and they ended up reacting to it, but specifically saying they wanted you to watch it on their channel, so he didn't get revenue. So there was malicious intent attached to it, and there was a subreddit of that's called like H3H3 Snark, and the moderators in that subreddit posted links to all the alternative sources that you could watch the video on to ultimately further through the idea of the malicious intent. So what happened was Ethan filed a lawsuit claiming that, hey, I'm going to come after these streamers, and there was a lot of talk about potentially blowing up Reddit because of this, because there was a lot of this information came from Reddit, and it could have trickled down and created a situation where there's discovery on Reddit, and you could actually find out who some of these Reddit moderators are for the first time, and it would totally ruin their anonymity, which would be a pretty fascinating twist to the story. Well, there's another twist to the story, courtesy of Legal Mindset, as he was tipped on something here. It says Legal Mindset found the head H3 Snark mod claiming to work at Reddit. It says could very well be intended as sarcasm, but that'll be for the judge to confirm. Here's a clip from the Legal Mindset video here.
The head mod for Snark, which is involved in all of this, is an employee of Reddit. Let's read it right now. Roman, so this is someone asking Roman P a question. Concern level for you. This thing is so odd. So Roman P, the head mod, says not concerned at all. Balancing working at Reddit and being the head moderator for H3 Snark has been kind of stressful, though. Balancing working at Reddit. This just opened up a whole massive world of hurt for Reddit, especially with what we saw the other day, which is the Reddit administrators giving away PII software to help them destroy evidence. So when you put these two things together, of Reddit potentially criminal, right? Shout out to Sean. When they potentially criminal, and they are doing this on top of actually going out there and admitting that you work at Reddit, they're done. And why is that? Because of a concept called vicarious liability.
So pretty interesting to kind of see the twists and turns here, that if Reddit was actually involved, or an employee at Reddit was actually involved in pushing this out, this lawsuit could get considerably more interesting to where Ethan could go directly after Reddit as a whole and get some pretty substantial damages here, as one of their employees was going and doing, obviously very malicious things in a situation like this. Mitsu, you got any thoughts on that?
Oh, I got thoughts aplenty. The first and most telling thing, honestly, would be to see if Reddit settles. If Reddit settles before it goes to discovery or anything like that, then yeah, basically they're admitting that everything that happened is actually accurate. I think Ethan's probably got a pretty good case based on the outlines of everything I saw right there, and it's about time that Reddit went just one step too far and screwed up even remotely. I don't think it's something that's going to kill Reddit. This isn't a Gawker situation, but there is every potential for Reddit to finally have to make a cleaner house be a real proposition as a result, because the mods...
Oh, sorry about that. Go ahead.
No, you're fine. I was like, yeah, no, it's everything about this. It just screams that there needs to be a house cleaning, just from every level, top to bottom.
If Reddit was to go away or get cleaned up, as you said, if they were just to go and get cleaned up, like society would improve 10x.
Well, okay, if they save Reddit and it gets cleaned up, I agree with you. If they take Reddit down, hey, do you remember what happened when Tumblr went down? That was the containment board. They went everywhere else. It's just the same thing whenever 4chan gets taken down for a time. Just because it's down doesn't mean everybody goes off the internet. It means they just go somewhere else. Right. So if we keep Reddit and you clean it up and make it a more healthy place for everybody from every walk of life to go, that's the ultimate happy ending. But there's every possibility that they could just lose it all, because you're right, there is vicarious liability here. He literally admitted that he works for Reddit, and he put together a list that actively caused a content creator to lose revenue.
Blabs, have you ever been on Reddit before?
You know, it's funny. I don't actually have a Reddit account whatsoever, but I do have a Reddit thread bookmarked that I check almost daily.
And yeah. Are they insane over there?
They kind of are insane. There's a lot of banning and mods. You know, you can't say certain things, you'll get banned. Things like that I've noticed. I find really, really weird. But yeah, I've never been on Reddit. I don't have any plans to join Reddit. I mean, since it's publicly available, I don't ever need to make an account and like comment and all that stuff. So I just use it because that's where they seem to like congregate with leaks and things for HBO. That's it.
I was going to say, one of the things that Reddit is also used for is Chat GPT. So if it gets cleaned up, that might help Chat GPT become a little bit more aligned to here, not here. You know what I mean?
The trickle-down effect would be massive for sure.
Tremendous.
Yeah, like I said, I've mentioned this on the show several times. I've had many friends who have lived on Reddit, and I've seen the radicalization from them over the last 10 15 years, as Reddit started as a fairly, I would say, normal place, and then it just shifted. You mentioned Tumblr, right? All those Tumblr freaks, they ended up over on Twitter at the time, and that kind of like Tumblr was the as you said, the container system. I think of it like Ghostbusters, where they put them in.
Yes,
right.
It's the trap. It's the foot trap and everything. Oh no, the actual containment thing. Yes, this man has no dick.
Oh man, that's right. That's right, man. Well, I got to be honest. I'm very intrigued to see what happens with this H3 lawsuit of everybody associated with it. There's some people, from what I understand, people have tried to settle with him, and he's like, "No, I'm not going to settle." And I hope it's not a case where, like, Gina Carano's like, "No, I'm going towards the end," and then ends up settling. I hope it's the case where he does his best to take everybody down. So
it's going to be tough. He's going against a lot of people, a lot of people, and Reddit as well. If he's really going to go for that, and that's going to take time, and it's going to take money, and it's going to take patience from everybody, because there's going to be a lot of discovery that's going to go into it, and I don't see that one resolving for years.
How much do you think Reddit made in 2024, like last year?
$1 billion
revenue?
Least.
Yeah.
500 million, maybe. I don't actually think it's terribly profitable.
$1.3 billion.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes.
From just advertising, I'm assuming. What else did I mean, unless they were selling everybody's info to ChatGPT?
I don't know what the revenue breakdown is, but yes, they are making bukus of dollars here.
So that's what Ethan has to go against, plus all the content creators and any lawyers that they go against too. So I could foresee him actually probably trying to reach out to other creators, honestly, who have been the victim of this as well, and see if he could start tacking on, make it a class action, because it sounds like it's going to be fight versus fight at this point,
Side note, Mitsu, have you ever been on Tumblr? Did you ever make a Tumblr account?
God, I never made a Tumblr account, but remember, I live in New Jersey, so I've dated a lot of left-leaning girls, and
you've dated Tumblr?
Yes, I have dated Tumblr, unfortunately.
I'm sorry.
I probably arguably married Tumblr too, but that's a different story for another time. Conversations for another day.
Are you tired of all the nonsense? Yeah, you are. Hit the subscribe button right here and join us.